Our task for today is to simplify this rational expression by applying the laws of exponents, the different laws of exponents. So there are actually different ways on how to solve this, but our strategy in solving this is to simplify first this rational expression inside the parentheses, and then we're just gonna distribute this squared here and this exponent -3. So in order for us to simplify this, again, let's gonna simplify the inner expression first. So what is the GCF of 8 and 24? So of course it's 8, right? So we're gonna simplify first this numerical coefficient. So 8 and 24. So we can cancel this one. So this we can cancel 8 here. So 8 divided by 8, that is just 1 over 24 divided by 8, since 8 is their GCF, so it's 3. Now let's proceed with their variables. So recall that in simplifying the variables, all you just have to do is to subtract the exponents of the variables in the numerator by the exponents of the variable in the denominator. So we have here a cubed, since 3 is the exponent of a in the numerator, minus 2, the exponent of a in the denominator. And then b squared minus 7. And then we have c 4 minus 4, this one. And then lastly we have d -5 minus -8. And then we're gonna raise that to 2 and then to -3. Now we're gonna simplify these variables first. So this becomes 1/3 a 3 minus 2, that's 1. So of course, if the exponent is 1, we're not gonna write that anymore. So this is a. Dili na natin ibutang si 1. Because that is already understood. No? If there is no exponent in a given variable, the exponent is 1. And then b, 2 minus 7, that's -5. c, 4 minus 4, that's 0. So c raised to 0. And then d, -5 minus -8. So recall the law or the operations in subtracting integers. So of course this becomes positive and this becomes positive. So -5 plus 8, that's d +3. And we're gonna raise that to 2, this one, and then to -3. Now we're gonna simplify this first. So, or we're gonna rewrite this first. So this becomes 1/3 a. Hold on. A. Now take note that if a certain variable has a negative exponent, so we're gonna transfer that. This is actually in the upper part of this expression. So we're gonna transfer that in the denominator. So b will be transferred in the denominator, and then from negative, we're gonna change this to positive because we've already transferred -5, or b raised to -5 to the denominator. So this becomes +5. From negative, nahimo siya positive, but we'll transfer it in the denominator. And then c raised to 0. Remember that if the exponent of a certain variable is 0, so that is simplified to 1. So any variable, so for example, a raised to 0, that is just equal to 1. 1 million raised to 0, that is just equal to 1. Any number, as long as the number itself is not equal to 0, this one. So any number raised to 0, the answer is 1. And then, so this one is 1, so we're not going to write that anymore. d cubed. And then raised to 2, and then -3. Now, if the numerical coefficient is just 1, so we do not need to write that anymore. So let's gonna erase this. And then the next thing that we need to do is to simplify this. We're gonna distribute this exponent to this rational expression. So this becomes a 1 The exponent of a is 1, right? So 1 times 2, that's 2. That is power by power rule. And then d, 3 times 2, so we're going to multiply these two. So 3 times 2, that's 6. And then 3 squared, that's 9. b raised to 5 times 2, that's b. 10. And then raised to, okay na siya, negative 3. And then we're gonna simplify this further. So this becomes a 2 times negative 3, that's negative 6. d, 6 times negative 3, that's negative 18. All over 9 raised to negative 3. b, 10 times negative 3, that's negative 30. And this becomes, so since the variables, the numerators are negative as well as this, we're gonna flip that. So this becomes 9 cubed. Mapositive na siya, kaya ito man siya i-flip. b raised to 30, and then a raised to 6, and then d raised to 18. So, from negative, nahin mo siya ang positive ang exponent, but we have flipped them. So, from numerator, i-transfer natin sa denominator, and then from denominator, i-transfer natin sa numerator. And then, we're just gonna simplify this further. So, 9 cubed, that is 9 times 9, that's 81, times 9, that's 729. So, this is 729, b raised to 30, all over a raised to 6, d raised to 18. So this is our final answer. So that's just how simple to simplify a rational expression by applying the different laws of exponents. That's all for now.